Hey there, hope you're having a wonderful day. So in the previous video, we went over how to shoot bullets at the enemies. So if I save and run the program, you can see if I press on the X key, I can fire bullets. Now that Mega Man can fire bullets, we want the enemies to also fire bullets. But before we implement that, I want to make one change, and that is the enemies should face in the direction where Mega Man is standing and fire bullets at him. So for instance, currently the metal enemies only face left. So if they were to shoot bullets, all Mega Man needs to do is go to the right side of the metals. So now any bullets that the metals fire will not be able to reach Mega Man. So before that, I'm going to implement the metals to change directions based on where Mega Man is standing, and then in the next video, I'm going to implement metals firing bullets at Mega Man. So I've added the image for metal facing right, and if you don't have this image, just click on the GitHub link in the video description below, and you'll find a repository containing all the code that we've been writing throughout this tutorial series, and you'll find the images as well, so just download the images from that GitHub repository link. So we have metal left, and we need to load metal right. Alright, so down here, I'm going to take this and just paste it above. And I'm going to change this to metal image right, and the image name is metal-right. Okay, so everything else stays the same. The width and height will be the same, whether it's facing left or right. Next, let's scroll down to our metal class, and we already have a direction field, and currently it's facing left, but we need to update metal to face left or right. And so we would need to create a method to update the metal image, similar to how we have one for the player image. So I'm going to create one for the metal image. So here, let's do update image self if self.direction is equal to right, self.image is metal image right. Elif self.direction is equal to left, self.image will be metal image left. Alright, so this is going to update the image based on the direction that metal is facing, and so we need to update the direction first before calling update image. So let's go to our move function, and over here where we check each metal in the metals list, I'm going to check to see if player.x, which is the left side of the player, is less than metal.x. So if the left side of the player is less than the left side of metal, this means that the player is to the left of the metal, in which case we will set metal.direction to left. Else, we will do metal.direction and set it to right. Alright, so in our move function, we set the direction of metal. Now we need to update the image in our draw function. So let's scroll down to our draw function, and you can see we have player.updateImage. We're going to do the same for metal. So metal.updateImage. Alright, so let's save and run the program. Okay, so I have metal here, and I'm going to hop over to the right side of this metal, or technically behind the metal, but for our eyes, that's the right side of the metal. And you can see, once I'm on the right side of this metal changed direction to face right, and this one as well. But Mega Man is to the left of this metal, so this metal is still looking left. And if I move to the left, you can see these two metals change directions. Alright, so that's how you can change the directions of the metals to face wherever Mega Man is located. Alright, so basically to sum up what we did so far, player.x less than metal.x. So player.x is the left side of Mega Man and metal.x is the left side of metal. So the difference would be here. So once Mega Man moves past this point, then metal will turn to the right. And if Mega Man moves past here from the right side, then metal will turn to the left. So the difference is over here, okay? Alright, so that's it for this video. In the next video, we're going to have the metals fire bullets at Mega Man. So yeah, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure you give this video a like. If you have any questions, let me know down below in the comments. And if you want to stay up to date for more Python game programming tutorials like this one, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.